intros.
You have nothing. Do you have a list of what we're talking about? I have stuff, but
If you got stuff, then we have more than enough stuff because you never have anything to talk about. So
that's so fucking encouraging, Harrison. I love it so much.
all right,
I'll put lotion on.
It's the show that sucks with your hosts Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
Harrison's typing something.
I'm just curious.
No. Damn.
Well,
Sorry.
I typed in fighting games in Google, and let's just say SRK didn't come up. Young Honzo got guns. Young Don got Huns. Young Honzo doles out stitches. Young Don got a lot of bitches.
With special guests from around the fighting game community.
Everybody turned around on me, yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I was down 0-2 against Beneath, you were like, "This dude's."
Oh god, you're actually putting lotion on.
And then I was like, I tied it up 2-2, and you're like, "Just kidding, white people rule."
Yeah.
And my girlfriend was all like, "This little dude was so annoying." I can't wait until the run back becomes even more insufferable to watch. I can only barely. I watch like the Killer Instinct matches, and then Marvel starts, and I'm like, well, let's see who's in it. And it's like, is it Mini Boss? I'm like, sick, Mini Boss. Is it anybody else? Sleep.
Now for your hosts, Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
Oh shit, I don't have Honzo Gonzo on here. Wow, wait to
I
start
started to
the
put
show,
lotion
man.
on once. I put on lotion, Harrison, because my hands are all fucked up. I don't know if you've seen
Introduce
them
the
lately.
show so I can put you on.
Hello, this is Ultra Chen with Ultra David live tweets. I want to tweet about poop. Fart fart. This is the show that sucks with Harrison and Honzo Gonzo. Honzo Gonzo is the greatest man on earth, and Harrison is his Robin Hood. I wanted to say Robin, but I said Robin Hood. I don't know why. Harrison is IPLAYWINNER extraordinaire. I'm IPLAYWINNER extraordinaire. Together, we form the show that sucks. I think that was the best intro.
That was pretty good.
My hands are all fucked up, dude. You know that.
That's pretty good.
That's why I had to put lotion on.
Nice. So you got the intro out of the way? I wasn't paying attention. I was just making sure that people could see you that are watching it right now.
See my beautiful shitty beard?
Yeah. Anyways, episode... Wait, 1 second. There you go. Episode number 112. 112 of these. 100.
That's way too much. That's way more. That's like 9 times the viewers we get, so that's pretty awesome.
I know, maybe the viewer count will actually catch up to our show number again one day. Who knows? Anything. Anyways, crazy tournament happened. Mostly the stuff outside of the tournament that was crazy enough. There almost didn't even need to be a tournament.
It was a big tournament year regardless.
Yeah, of course. Do you know how many people were watching? There's 50,000 people watching like after hours stuff. I can only imagine how many people were watching.
The peak for Smash Melee was over 100,000.
That is insane. That is insane.
And yeah, I'll have a comment about that.
Well, what's your comment about it?
It's a lot of people. That's a lot of people just for Smash. And I know they got that at EVO, but I don't think Apex has the amount of support that EVO does. But they were on like Screw Attack. They had all the Twitch cats were tweeting it out. Stuff like that. And Twitch cats were there. Obviously, they helped out. They made, and them getting fucked venue-wise,
I think that helped them a little bit.
Probably helped them by like a lot, a great deal. Because they were on every site. Every news site. So I feel like that probably got them at least 50,000 more people.
Well, everybody was kind of just rooting for them to just get this tournament like in the books, you know what I mean? After all that stuff happened and they had to switch venues and bring like 400 CRTs to like another place, which is crazy. And then they still finished it before, you know, they had to get kicked out is insane.
Yeah. And, you know, shout out to the people who actually, you know, Well, let's talk about that, I guess. 'Cause
I guess
don't
we
know.
should explain what actually happened.
So Apex was started. It was supposed to start on Friday, and they had 3 rooms, I guess. There was the Melee. There was a Wii room, which is Smash 4, and then there was the Nintendo room, which had Splatoon. And they're showing it off, which looks cool. I like Splatoon, and if you guys have a Wii, you should get Splatoon. I think it looks cool. It looks like a shooter, but there's crazy stuff happening. Anyways, so the Melee room was compromised, I guess, because of the blizzard. So someone pulled a fire alarm, apparently legitimately, because someone accidentally did it. It wasn't like malicious, according to everyone. And the fire marshal came around, was checking out everything, and apparently he checked one of the beams was like really shitty, and there's like a wall caved in or something. And if you've seen the pictures on Twitter,
Yeah, was that the
was the
venue? Or was
garage.
that, okay, that was the garage, right?
yeah,
That's
and I don't know if
still-
the garage was connected in any way.
That still shouldn't happen.
No, if I saw that, I would not go to the hotel. I'd be like, no, let's not go to the place that's literally falling the fucking apart, But apparently it happened like a couple of days or like 3 days before the event. So it's probably not the organizer's fault that it happened. The hotel apparently lied to the organizers in so far as they said it was okay. They said the fire marshal checked things out, stuff like that. And apparently they never did. And according
obviously
to
not.
Twitter, the hotel people got arrested or got charged with stuff on the spot.
Well, good. I mean, shit, dude. There's what, a couple thousand people in that room, I'd imagine,
Yeah, and
or around that area. Like, what if that collapsed on, a couple hundred people? So somebody needed to get charged with something.
yeah, and especially if have a contract with the organization, which is Apex, to hold an event there, you're promising room blocks and stuff like that. And I've dealt with hotels in my IRL jobs, and if they just fucking cancel all the room blocks last minute, there's consequences to that. They have to refund everything. They have to do all this stuff, and I don't think the Smash Cats are getting refunds and stuff or whatever for their rooms. Because if I was there and if I didn't stay at that hotel again because of the venue change, then you should get a refund. It should just automatically be a refund. And I don't think a lot of people had that happen. I think they refused it, or
I'd imagine if they refused it, I'd imagine it wouldn't be that hard to get a refund.
yeah, they probably would need to. I mean, they have a very clear case of a class action lawsuit if they actually want to do it, because they fucked up. They majorly fucked up. It was illegal. Like, they illegally fucked up. Like, you can't put that on the people who booked the rooms. You just can't. It's not right. So I hope people get that sorted out. I know I saw some rumblings of it on Twitter, so hopefully that happens. And the fact that the venue itself they were talking about it on commentary, so I feel like it's not like a secret or anything. And people were at that venue. The venue was fucking really small, and even Etsy and chat's talking about it. Like, the venue was really small by pictures. Everyone who went there, the commentators were like, "What the fuck?" Like, they were talking about the previous venue. They're like, "This shouldn't be here. This is way too small for that." But when they got to the new venue, they felt that this is ample size. This is correct size. And if you saw the crowd,
Yeah, I mean, it looked
day,
pretty big.
The
from
crowd on
what
finals
I
day
saw.
seemed to fill it out pretty well too. So I don't see them containing that many people in that space that they had previously had. So honestly, the best thing to happen to Apex was the hotel fucking up, because they would have had I think they would have had a bad tournament if that didn't happen.
Well,
And it sucks they had to transport everything, but it really shows the support of the scene as well as the companies. They had so many companies helping them. They had Twitch, who gave them a fucking venue.
Yeah.
They had Coca-Cola was helping them, I guess. Red Bull Esports provided trucks or something. A bunch of companies were helping them out. So they got bailed out pretty hard, and they got more increased viewers because of it, increased exposure. So the Apex crew really owes a giant debt of gratitude to these organizations who really didn't have to do that, but they did.
I mean, I
So-
think it's awesome that something like that has enough notoriety that those companies would actually want to help them out in the first place too.
Yeah, and you know, Twitch has a stake in it. You know, they want.
Well, yeah,
people,
obviously, because they're gonna want it streamed.
they want to stream on their channel, on their thing, and they want to continue to stream. It's just more long term stuff. And all those players, they want all of them to stream on it. You know.
Yeah, so I mean,
Stuff like that.
it was, you know, a really shitty like 8 hours or whatever, but after that, I think you're right. It helped everybody out by not having it at that venue.
Major.
Mostly because, you know, nobody was gonna die from a collapsed roof.
Yeah. So good thing, good job Apex for fucking up and getting bailed out.
Way to go. Way to go.
That's the American way. That's the most American thing I've ever heard. As you know, failing up's always fun.
Speaking of the stream, did you watch it?
Yeah, I hate teams. I hate it. I don't get it at all, and I don't see how it's.
I don't
fun
think
to
we'll
watch.
ever get it.
I fucking
As
hate
somebody
teams.
who's not a Smash player, I don't think we'll ever get it.
I don't like team tournaments though too.
Oh, I love team tournaments. I just don't get it for that game. Because at least in like other kind of games, it's still 1v1. You're just, you know, you're just taking turns essentially. But in Smash, it's like when there's 4 people on the screen at the same time, all hitting each other. I don't know. It just seems kind of crazy.
But, you know, there's coordinated things I saw. I saw someone throw someone up and then they hit them, and I was like, cool. You know, that's neat. And you know, I know about wombo combos, and you know, everyone knows that. So, like, I get that there's cool shit you can do, but I don't get, like, for the majority of the time it's just people flailing around in my eyes. Then again, I'm not a tournament player for Smash, nor, you know, I play it, so maybe I'm not supposed to understand it.
What did you think of the because I mean, they got some kind of upgraded tech from somebody, obviously. They had some they were able to provide, like, if you gave them their Twitter and Twitch account, it would like scroll through your.
That's been around, dude.
Nobody uses that though. Ever.
No one uses it.
No one
it's
uses
been around for 2 years.
I know it's been around
I have it.
forever, but nobody uses that. I kind of want to say because it's kind of dumb. Like,
it's hard for large scale events. For top 8, it's very doable, I feel. My idea would be to make a card and have people fill it out. And this has been done in the past.
yeah.
But have it a pre-done card instead of like the bracket, like you know, the guy running the bracket coming up to you going, "What's your name? What's your team?" Blah blah blah. You know, you have to write it down. I've done that. I've been on the Evo Grand stage and lost. And so I know sometimes they do that, but I think there should be a pre-made card where it just says, you know, handle, team, hometown, you know, and then like Twitch, Twitter, whatever else, I don't know, MySpace, where the fuck you want.
I don't even really. Honestly, I
just
don't really
hand it.
give a shit about anybody that's not in at least top 16. Like, if it's just random pools and shit, I don't care about your Twitter account. Even if it's like Snake Eyes up there, it's like.
Yeah, I think
just
top
get
32
top 32 is, I think, is kind of stretching it, but I think like top 16, like, you can start worrying about that stuff. But before then, like, I don't care who some Joe Schmo's Twitter is on there. It's just
True.
like it's
top 32, I think.
It just doesn't matter at that point. Like, just get top 32. Get top 16.
Well, at Evo, it's like top 64.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's top 8 at all tournaments. It doesn't matter what tournament it is.
Top 32 is important at Evo.
It's top
dude.
8. Literally,
Top
nobody
32
cares.
Top
Nobody
32
cares.
is top 8 at other tournaments. Top 8 is grand finals at other tournaments at Evo.
Wait, say that again?
That's the prestige levels. If you get top 32, that's like getting top 8 in another tournament.
But nobody cares. Top 8.
No
Top
one
8.
cares about everyone in top
8,
32.
top 8,
I know
top
that.
8.
I know Drew Grimey. No one cared that Drew Grimey got like, what did he get? I think it was like 13th.
He one win away, right, from top 8?
He didn't get ninth, I don't think. He might have got ninth. Yeah, but no one fucking talked about Drew that year. You know why? He didn't get top 8.
Exactly.
If you don't get top 8, you don't matter. At least for Marvel. And that's sad. I mean, you know, I can name a lot of players who get top
If you
32
aren't
regularly.
on the screen during Sunday, nobody cares.
I really only wanted to get top 32. And you know what? My highest placing is 2 years in a row.
Top 32.
It was 33.
Oh, that sucks.
I got 33rd 2 years in a row on Marvel.
Well, I mean, the person who got tied for what is it? Do you tie for 9th?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 4th minutes.
People care just as much about the person who tied for 9th as the person who tied for 33rd. If that makes you feel any better.
No, they care about tied for 9th who got 0 and 2. Like, it really is. Speaking, well, let's just continue with the Apex. There's another thing about Evo that happened this weekend. Apex, I watched Smash 4 because I've never seen it before. I've never seen it. It looks really good, like graphics wise. The gameplay is really shitty. I think it's like it's really slow and boring. Like, I get the fact that these other characters have like items and shit and like cool little things, like Lil Max punching or doing jabs, but it looks bad. I don't know.
So, I mean, I haven't been saying it's bad or anything, but I agree with you. Like, it looks slow and unappealing, in my opinion.
It just seems like clunky or something. Like, it doesn't feel correct. And that does bring me. That's gonna come up later in the stream because I'm gonna talk about Street Fighter 5. But like, you shouldn't be making your games slow. Like, slow is fine if you want to have that pace, but people should be like, you should make your game gunky. Like, people should be able to move. Like, I don't get it.
I think if the game was slower, but you were forced to be together, then it slower would make sense, right? Because you're there and you're constantly seeing at least people trying to battle for that little bit of space that they have. But when the game is incredibly slow and you have that giant, huge screen to play with, people can kind of just float around forever and not do anything for like 20 seconds. And it's just, I don't know, just kind of boring.
Yeah, and I know Sprawl had that problem where high percentage, like you couldn't kill at low percentages, and it seems like Smash 4 has the same problem. Because I saw people getting like 160%, and they still were coming back to the fucking stage. I'm like, dude, just die. Like, you lost the neutral. Like, you're supposed to be dying at that point. And Melee, I see people fucking dying at like 40%, you know? So, I don't know. I thought I would like it more than I found out I didn't.
I mean, at this point, if Smash 4 doesn't take off and, you know, they just don't pick it up, would it be crazy for Nintendo to just remake it for Wii U?
I don't know why they don't just do Melee HD,
crazy?
same frame, same system, same everything. Just fucking upgrade the resolution. You don't have to make it real HD. Just upgrade the resolution.
I think it would be very beneficial for them if they did something like that.
I just don't get why they want to... I don't get it. They had the thing. They had the thing everyone liked. And then they want to fuck it up constantly. And I think people really enjoy Smash 4 much more than Brawl, which is good. And I don't think it's as bad as Brawl, from what I've seen.
I still think the game is kind of new. I kind of want to see it at EVO. Or maybe, you know, a couple months from now at another tournament and see if more people are, you know, playing it. Because it hasn't been out all that long. But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so far, I don't know. Not super appealing.
Yeah, maybe the meta will evolve more. Melee was pretty okay to watch. I lost some money on Mango versus Leffen, and I'm pretty mad about it. Leffen beat Mango in top 8 for $1,000. They did a $1,000 money match during the tournament. How crazy is that?
Wait, they bet $1,000 on that match?
Yeah. They prearranged it. If they met in bracket, it would be a $1,000 money match.
God damn.
And Leffen won pretty convincingly.
Damn.
And the funny thing, they had those exhibitions, and the whole thing was this chillin' dude dropped a mixtape on Leffen about how he sucks. He literally rapped about how he sucks.
Okay.
And then chillin' got 5-0'd by Leffen, and Leffen talked hella shit about him because Leffen, I guess, pops off hella hard. So that was pretty funny. Some dude actually rapped about how much he's better than this dude, and then he gets 5-0.
Dude,
that was for $100.
That's fucking old school rap, dude.
He got bodied though.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
So he rapped about him, and then he got bodied. That kind of sucks. I guess he's got to hold that for, like, ever.
Yeah, he got.
How do you redeem yourself after that?
He got booted. He got booted from orbit. Like, he can't. I don't think he can come back from that. Like, he dropped a rap album, and then he got fucked up. It was a bad rap too. If it was good rap, I would be okay with it. It was bad. It was white people rap.
Anything else you want to say about that?
I know that PPMD, I believe. Yeah, he won with Marth, which apparently is a big deal because Marth doesn't win things apparently, which is weird.
Even though Marth is like a good character, but
yeah,
at least I thought he was a good character. I don't know.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. It was Marth versus, PPMD versus Armada. The same. It was EG versus Alliance, which is the same company, so that's cool for them. And they look similarly, I guess. Or maybe that's me being racist.
I don't think they look anything alike, but
they look exactly the same. Like they're fucking related.
No, they don't at all. So PBMD got first, Armada got second, Leffen
got third,
and then
Mango.
Evo
Champion.
Evo Champion.
But when that Japanese guy was playing Yoshi, he was really good. I know I've seen him before though.
Yeah, you gotta check that out.
He's a big deal. Stuff.
Yoshi's always sick.
And Hungry Box, my favorite player, because he plays Jigglypuff. Got 5th. We don't care about 7th place. So, actually, Shroom is actually NorCal. He was actually sponsored by MMG. Shroom was
he?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's cool that he got top 8 at such a big tournament, you know. And yeah.
And then everybody else. There's okay. So
did you enjoy it?
Did I enjoy it? Yeah, I watched Grand Finals. It was really good until PPMD kind of like destroyed him after it got reset. But I thought it was good up to that point. Yeah. I just wanted to say one thing because we were talking about last week. Well, everybody was complaining about, oh my god, why is there 2 Smash games at EVO? Blah 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 blah. Anyways, so just look at, even to some degree, the top 16. You look at top 16 of Super Smash Bros. Melee, and then you look at top 16 of Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, and there's not very many of the same people in those 2 games. So I kind of want to say just that alone, that much separation of players between those 2 games kind of justifies having both of the games there. Especially if you're going to have the entrance to have for both of the games.
And it's better for the community overall because those players who aren't as good in Melee and they're probably better at Smash 4 for whatever reason, might get sponsored, And, there's more money coming into the community. So, I don't know. I think it's only good for them. I don't get the hate. Other events were happening at Apex. Actually, one more thing about Apex. Did you see the analyst desks at all?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so they had... It was really weird because they had analyst desks, okay?
Okay.
They were basically pre-game shows for the top 8s. My camera's going weird.
You're right, you're still there.
So top 8 had these fucking, it was like 3 people, 2 people, and they would talk about the upcoming matches, okay?
Okay.
And they just sat there and talked. They didn't have a desk. It was basically they were commentating, and they were just talking about the upcoming matches, storylines, whatever. Okay?
Okay.
And then they had a break. 20-minute break or something. And then they came back to the commentators, who set up the matches, and then they did top 8. So this happened twice. I thought it was just a fluke, but they did it for both tournaments, and I don't get the point of an analyst desk. If there's so much time between matches, like let's say button checks or hand warm-ups, whatever the fuck you're going to do, why can't the commentators themselves do it? Set up the matches. Why do you need a pre-show for it, I feel like it sucks energy out. I get that you'd want, like, maybe between matches to have the analyst desk come in and be like, hey, guys, that's what we think about the matches. Maybe they're pro players. Maybe the commentators aren't pro players. Like, let's be real. Most commentators aren't that good. So maybe a pro player perspective school, because they do that in esports. They cut to the pro player that's not playing in that match. Who's just watching it. He analyzes it, tells you some things you might not have noticed, stuff like that. So I don't know why they would do that.
I think it makes sense to do something like that, to have, because if we're going towards like more of like an esporty type thing, right, where you're gonna be able to hear the commentators, you're gonna kind of get all of that shit going on. You're gonna have the commentators really kind of be more of color commentary, and then you're gonna be switching to your analyst desk or whatever in the middle of matches, not in the middle of a match per se, but between a match ends and then that little bit of downtime and then the next match to discuss more in depth on what's going on, because you really don't want to say all that stuff over the crowd.
I think if you're gonna have an analyst desk, you shouldn't be doing it between matches. It should be between sets. Because
that's what I mean.
Okay, that's what
I don't mean.
I don't mean
matches.
I was like,
no, matches, sets, whatever. I mean when somebody beats somebody else, and that's done, the dead time between that ending and the next players coming up. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and that's fine.
But they were doing it in between the matches or something. Is that what you were saying?
They were doing it as a pre-show, and then they just went to top 8, and then they just had how it is normally. Well, but if you're going to do something like that, the commentators themselves can be setting up storylines between the matches. It's not like you're not required.
I mean, I don't see it. I don't see the big deal of why.
It seems like a waste of time. It sucks momentum out. They were there till like 3 a.m. And you have time for 2 shitty analyst desks.
This is. What do you expect? Like, what do you expect?
Know, something not shitty. That's what I expect. If you want to, like, say you want to do this, Capcom tournament.
Yeah.
How would you do?
Well, Capcom has a fuck ton of money now, so you're comparing apples and oranges at this point. You're comparing somebody who just got kicked out of a collapsing hotel to Capcom.
I don't like how they did it.
Okay, well, I'll respect that decision.
Okay. There was other events happening at Apex. Street Fighter happened. I watched Grand Finals. Knuckle Dew fucked up Snake Eyes. It was pretty fun to watch because that's a hard matchup for Guile, I would think.
He was really good, man. Like, and then he beat Smug with DiCapri, which kind of doesn't really get any shine at all, except for when Knuckle Dew plays DiCapri. So I don't know. It's kind of, he's doing it with some oddball characters, but he's getting it done.
He's just a very good player, very good charge player.
Yep.
He knows his charge characters. That was fun to watch. And there is a, if you go to Hold Back to Block, I think the video's up. It's Big E talking shit to some guy named Brahim. I saw it's something over Facebook. Someone was talking shit to Big E. It was someone was money matching Smug or something. It was pretty funny to watch. Big E is just Big E screaming at this dude for 2 minutes. It's pretty funny. Moon's got top 8. How the fuck did Moon's get top 8 in Street Fighter? That's weird.
Nobody went there for Street Fighter. That's why.
He didn't even get top 8 in Marvel.
What?
Yeah, he didn't get top 8.
Dude, Yipes got top 8 in Street Fighter.
Yeah. Speaking of Marvel,
How did
Ray,
K-Brad not get top 8?
I don't know. Ray took Marvel. He beat Yipes in grand finals. It's pretty fun to watch. Pretty standard fare. Random Fiend showed up and got third, which is pretty good. Taking it over Flux, who got fourth.
I don't. Where's my new boy, dude? Where's my new more Doom player?
He didn't come out.
He didn't come out.
Did not come out. He's merciful today.
Beat Curly and win Curly, and I'm good.
Yeah,
I respect that.
Yeah. So it was fun to watch. Pretty normal for East Coast stuff. Moons was there playing his MODOK team, which is fun to watch. So if you want to check that out. Guilty Gear is pretty fun to watch. Midwest came out and played against New York's finest. Elven Shadow, the winner of Frosty Faustines, ended up taking it over Zidane, who was probably favored to win. Well, Elven was probably favored to win, but people had a lot of faith in Zidane, but he took it second. And that was pretty cool to watch. Top 8 was fun to watch. It's on Beefy Techie's channel, I think. No one cares about Killing Instinct. Okay, so some other things happened.
Maximilian just turned off the stream.
I care about Maximilian, just not Killing Instinct. Just not Killing Instinct. Evo, they announced their registration prices.
Wait, before you start that, I gotta say something. I was gonna bring it up last week, but we didn't have time. So I think was last week Curly? Last weekend?
I guess.
So in grand finals, they're doing grand finals, and in the middle of the set, this just bugs me to no end. They're, so who is the Morgan Doom player again? Cosmos. So they don't know if it's like 2 out of or 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 7. In the middle of grand finals of this tournament, they have to tell them it's 4 out of 7. And it is just crazy because they wait till somebody wins 3 matches and then they go to get up, I just won, and then like, no, sit back down, guys, sit back down. It's 4 out of 7. It's like, can't you fucking tell these people your rule set before the fucking tournament starts? And they did this shit at Apex too.
Yeah.
During top 8. They, do they know it's 3 out of 5? Or they were talking, do we know it's 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5? Nobody knew. Nobody knew. It's top 8 of Apex, your biggest tournament for your game, and you don't fucking know the rule set. It just blows my mind. And apparently they somehow figured it out because they both, just sat there. And it's just, I don't get it. Like, can't we just have, at this point, if people can't remember or something, we need to have some kind of official rules for everything at this point, I feel like. Maybe not Curly, because that's kind of obviously a special exception because it's run by Yipes and it's, a invite-only tournament and all this stuff. But
yeah, sometimes he'll make up a rule, like how Quicksilver was banned after the Christian match. Some glitches that are revealed at Curly are banned on the spot. So
yeah, I mean,
that does happen.
Yeah, but it's like at these, major tournaments, I feel like there's got to be some kind of rules that apply to everything, so this kind of stuff just never happens because there's really no excuse for it. And it just, not only does it confuses the players, it confuses the stream, it takes the hype out of the stream. It's just like, it just ruins everything by simply not telling the players what is actually going on. It's just an easy fix that for some reason nobody can figure out how to do yet.
Yeah, man, it's very easy. It should stop. Speaking of tournaments that can't follow their own rules, Evo is coming up, and they announced their prices. They'll never live it down for me, Harrison.
Wait, what?
The 2 out of 3 thing.
Oh, I know that. I know what you meant. I know exactly what you meant.
So there's no spectator passes this year. So spectating passes is the same price as the tournament pass.
Should we jump to questions then, if we're going to start this? Because the first question is about that.
Sure.
All right, we're jumping to questions. If you guys have any questions, you can send them to @HarrisonSBA and @Honzo Gonzo on the Twitters, right there on your screen. Actually, hopefully this works first. it gonna work? Yeah. Druid Mage, always checking out the show. He asked us, what are your feelings on people being upset over the $70 Evo Spectator fee? Pretty sure it was $70 last year, if I wasn't mistaken. Am I mistaken?
I have no idea.
Was it $70? I know it was
Last year was a blur.
I know it was $70 to enter. The 3-day pass is $70, and I'm pretty sure that is the.
I think the Spectator went for like 40. I'm pretty sure the Spectator was 40 last year. I'm not 100%.
It doesn't say anything about. There's no register on the same page as these passes, so.
Yes, there is.
Is there?
It's at the top.
Oh, but it doesn't say how much it is. It doesn't say which one of these.
At the bottom is how much it is.
So the 3-day pass is just the.
3-day tournament hall pass is $70. You get access to tournaments, tournament hall.
My bad.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which means you can watch Sunday finals in the tournament hall. 3-day viewing hall pass is you get access to tournament Friday and Saturday, but you can only go to the stream room on Sunday.
See, but it says, okay, the 3-day pass, it says tournament and exhibitor hall access Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Doesn't say I'm entering the tournament. Seating for tournament finals, obviously, on Sunday, because you're paying $70. And the discount coupon for purchase of your shirt. So it doesn't say with the $70 that I'm entering the tournament. It just says I get to watch the finals.
You can enter the tournament if you want. You can just not choose to like go to a specific game, I guess. I don't know. I think you're taking too hard about it. These are the passes, Harrison.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I'm just reading the passes. So there's another $3 pass also, which is $50. At that price, I feel like if you're going all that way, you might as well try and spend the $70 to get into the room, because it's an extra $20. You're going to be spending hundreds of dollars in Vegas anyway. What's another $20? But with this one, you get. Oh, sorry, Dread Mage. I'll get to you. Get to your question. So you get tournament and exhibitor hall access for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Wait, so what's the difference?
Seating for tournament finals.
Oh, seating for tournament finals, live broadcasts. So what that means is that obviously there's going to be some kind of room, right?
Like it's going to be probably where the exhibitor. It's going to be like how it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's going to be the same exact because that's how it's the same venue. The exhibitor hall had the stream.
And so, okay, let me finish it, and then I'll give my thoughts on that. So this option will let you hear live commentary, which is, I think it's cool. Obviously because you're going to be watching the live stream. And then your discount for your t-shirt. I still think, you know what, if you can't get the $70 one, it is not the end of the world by getting that $50 pass, because if you were at Evo 2 years ago at the same venue, right, you could hear the other room cheering for what was going on like 30 seconds after, and I thought it was, people were just as hyped watching that stream as they were in the main ballroom, I thought. And I thought that some people were actually enjoying it a little bit more because they can hear commentary.
Yeah, I feel like if you're a stream monster, you're more used to it. And I know some people are a little bit, if they go alone or with another friend, they're a little, they feel like, weird not listening to commentary while they're watching these matches. If they don't go to tournaments, then Evo's their only tournament that year, then it's a little weird to just watch matches and only have people around you as the commentary. So I get that. So I feel like straight up stream monsters probably would enjoy just watching
that's totally a stream monster type thing for sure.
But like, you're at Evo, just come to the fucking tournament, like have some fun. Like that's my thing. You shouldn't be stream monstering. I get that if you don't have money or you're late on getting the pass.
That's the
whatever.
thing. Dude, this shit, it's gonna sell out. That's why this room is here. Like,
yeah,
there's gonna be people in there.
Scheme your way in. Try to figure out a way in. It's fun to be in the tournament hall, in my opinion. There's people side betting everywhere, and people are getting loud, and
yeah,
it's just fun. It's just funner.
Got people betting. Don't show betting though. You didn't hear it from me. They don't bet.
It's literally so
there's literally
much,
no
so
bets. There's literally no bets.
None.
And then you have your $2 cheap man's $40 pass, which $10 less. I don't know why you wouldn't just try and get the 3-day
like
pass.
last resort.
This is like the last I feel like this is more for people who are kind of roaming Vegas and stumble upon this tournament. And whoa, how do we get in? And tears for them. Like, I feel like that's for those type of people.
Like if Daigo bought that pass, he wouldn't be allowed on Sunday, even if he got top 8. You're not allowed.
He wouldn't, but he's not. But back to Druid Mage's question. What are your feelings on people being upset over the $70 Evo Spectator fee? I didn't know people were upset, but I think they just need to suck it up and realize that, especially when they're going back to a venue that's the same size as the place that they already sold out before, insanely fast. If they can't get any place bigger, the ticket prices are only going to go up. Especially when this tournament gets more and more popular. That's just the way I feel like it's going to be. So complaining about it, complaining about $70 when you're already paying all this money to get there in the first place, and when at Capcom Cup they were selling tickets for what, $100 or something? Wasn't it like $150 for
really
for the front row, like, you know, party pass and all that stuff with it. I think it was like $150. I think Hellpockets bought it, I'm pretty sure. So maybe he can tell us in the chat. But anyways, I think I don't know. They're full of it. I don't think they just need to get over it. You shouldn't really be complaining.
I don't give two flying fucks about spectators. I care about the players. Like, if a player doesn't get to play because it's sold out because there's spectators, and I feel that's bad. I feel bad for that player. You know, they should be able to play the game. So I don't like that it's lumped in with it. Like, there should be a separate spectator pass that should be cheaper, just for the fact that I don't want that being sold out purely for spectators who aren't going to be at the tournament, you know? And then, like, a tournament player doesn't get to, you know, go because there's so many spectators. But I get there's a lot of overflow, and they can always stream Monster and still enter the tournament. But like I don't know. I just don't like people being excluded in any way. I don't like that. But I get why. I get why it's like that. I get why they're lumping it in so there's less people purchasing things. I get why they're doing it because they're a business and they have serious size issues. Like, they are growing too fast, and it's hard. And I get that. But I just don't like people being excluded for whatever reason, even if it's money.
I mean, people are going to be excluded regardless. Just buy your ticket early, and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of all you can really say about that.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I just don't want, you know, people not being able to play because there's too many spectators. I think that's bad, even if it's just one person.
Deluded Sonic fan asks me, not Honzo Gonzo, with Street Fighter V pretty far off. Actually, I can ask this to Honzo too. Are you interested in playing any fighting games that aren't Ultra between now and then? Yeah, I kind of want to play Mortal Kombat 10. Or Mortal Kombat X, sorry.
They revealed Reptile. He looks pretty good.
They revealed, yeah.
But yeah, they revealed someone else. Ermac.
So yeah, cool. I'm down. I'm down to play some MKX, for sure.
And that's DKI FGC who asked that.
DKI just... man.
He always changes his name.
I know.
At Hell Packets asks, "Sup, Honzo Gonzo? You
at Hell Packets.
Yes. That's a lie. At DKIF, she also asked, when will these sheeple realize jet fuel can't melt steel beams? I don't know, man. Bush did 9/11. At the Hound 2 asks, do you guys think Street Fighter 5 will be more cartoony in the future, or will they try the realism route with its art style? It looks more realistic, don't you think? Going toward that direction?
I mean, no, but...
I mean, for a Street Fighter game.
Like, what do you mean more realistic?
It's not as
Cartoony, I guess.
ridiculous
that's what I
as
said.
4 at this point.
I
guess.
guess it's going more towards that. I feel like it still has a little bit of that old. Obviously, with all of the third strike type normals, it still kind of holds that older feel to it. But I hope they take advantage of, next gen.
Yeah. And they had that thing that we both skimmed through. Well, I watched it. I think you just skimmed through it. In Japan, they showed that Street Fighter V match between Gamer B and Daigo Umehara. And from what I saw, it looks very slow. And I obviously know it's pre-alpha, so I get that. But it looks incredibly slow. But I really did like the things I saw, like the broken instinct mode shit. It looked like Ryu had some sort of guard crush fireball that I was harping on.
When they popped those, it really made the game look a whole lot faster too. You gotta admit.
Yeah. And, Chun-Li gets infinite fireballs on the screen. That's fucking cool. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do to that? You have to have a more bullshit thing. So, I like the bullshit. I like bullshit in the game. I think that's cool. Rather than, having an unblockable something bullshit happen, or like a vortex or something. I'd rather have infinite fireballs or, fucking unblockable uppercut. Something crazy. I think it's funner. And, but yeah, the game looks clunky.
It's a lot funner.
The game looks clunky.
It's pre-alpha. You just said that.
I know, but they really need to speed the game up. Like, I don't think they understand that. Like, as soon as they make movement a priority, people will like it more, and it'll build hype for the game. Like, you don't realize how important movement is for people. People like Marvel for its movement. They fucking hate Mortal Kombat.
They like Marvel because of its characters.
They hate fucking Injustice because of his fucking movement. Solomon Grundy walks like he's fucking. He has no legs. He's just like.
Yeah, that's true.
Movement's important.
Yeah,
it's the most important
FGC thing. Also asks Axe or Old Spice.
I use Old Spice.
Bam. Old Spice.
Old
Old Spice sponsor us. KOF EX Wild Wolf asks, why are you asking us KOF questions? KOF
Go for it.
2K2 UM on Steam is available for pre-order and will be released on 27th. February 27th. Try it out.
Fuck no. I own that game on Xbox. No, I don't want to play no goddamn nameless motherfuckers. Whatever his name is.
I'm probably, unfortunately, never going to play it.
No. 2K2 is fun. UM's fun. But no.
No, so I'm mistaken. It was $75 for the Capcom thing.
Okay.
For the VIP. Reasonable. So that's reasonable.
Do you think Evo should have a VIP thing? I think so.
Why not? Charge an extra
$200. You get to shake my hand. You get to sit up front.
You get to sit on Honzo Gonzo's lap.
I can lick a cup and give it to you.
What?
All these are great ideas. All 4 of them to Mr. Wizard. It's okay.
I mean, there was like VIP. There's like VIP there last year, I think, but it was for not. It was for like, not people who paid extra money. It was for people who were helping run the tournament or whatever, so they can just sit down.
Oh yeah, there's always stuff like that, and they deserve it.
I mean, I kind of
like.
They had
a couch this year.
You get a couch?
TOs did. TOs brought a couch in.
Nice.
They're evolving.
The only problem with paying the extra money for VIP or something is because I feel like that wouldn't necessarily work, just because there isn't like levels or a certain place that they can block off or something, because
just
you would have to sit there all day in order for it to be worth it, and not 99% of the people that are there don't care about all of the games that are in top 8.
Dude, I don't think you understand. People will pay prime money for a fucking guaranteed seat in the tournament hall. They don't have to sit there all day. People would pay for that. People would pay.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't want empty seats, and not have people sitting there, because It just looks bad.
Yeah,
It looks bad on the stream. You
That's
don't want like an empty section on your stream when you're surfing the crowd. Like it looks bad. You don't want that. And I mean, it still gives people a reason to get up early and get their asses in a seat and sit there all day. You know how many people like? I mean, yeah, you're totally right. People would, pay more money to have a seat when they go and, watch Street Fighter 4 or whatever because they don't want to sit there for 8 hours before. But again, it just wouldn't look good. It wouldn't look good.
That's true. I didn't think about that. McCoolin, aka Dang, asks for
Wait, you missed a question.
Do you think?
You missed a question. It says VXGEMP.
I don't want to spam me.
How do you pronounce that? Why does Honzo Gonzo hate me so much?
I don't hate you. I just don't like being spammed. And I'm gonna block you if you keep spamming me, dude. Don't spam me. It gives me false hope. I'm like, oh, someone's having a conversation with me now.
Oh.
Shit.
He or she also asks, are you gonna play Melee?
No. Anyways, at McCoolin, aka Dang asks, do you think tourneys are going to hit 50k viewers without the US4 announcement hype we had in 2015? Submasteries, he also says. Thank you for subbing. Yes. Not the fact that there's going to be an announcement. I think Street Fighter viewership is growing, but you also have Street Fighter 5 announcements now, so that's infinitely more popular. So, yes.
Sure.
Yep. Who would win in a at husband asks, who would win in a first to 10? Honzo Gonzo or Jamie Lee Curtis? I'll fuck Jamie Lee Curtis up. Cammy? She ain't seen me.
Oh man, I'd pay to watch that.
At Hoochie asks, who do you think will be in the Red Bull Kumite? Did you hear about that?
No. Oh yes, I did. There's like some website, right, or something. Did they announce who the players are? What's going on yet?
All I actually know about it is that Xian's in it.
Okay.
Xian's, I can guarantee to be in it, but it's some tournament in Europe, I guess, and it's a Kumite, which
Sponsored
means
by Red Bull.
It's a bunch of people playing him. So I think, I don't know if they're all playing Xian or Xian's a part of the players, but I would assume it'd be everyone playing Luffy if that was the case, because he's the champion at the moment.
Yeah, everybody wants to play the champion, right?
Yeah, blow him up. You want to blow him up, take his soul, take his championship. That's how it works. Yeah. So. I do not know who else will be in that. I assume Europe people, Reinhardt, Valmaster. I assume Infiltration will squirm his way in. Everyone loves Infiltration, so. I think it's just going to be mainly Europe, though. If it is indeed in Europe, from what I hear. But yeah. At Bill Event Hubs asks, not EHS. What do you guys think about the tentative system list for each game at Evo? I don't know which systems they're going to be on.
I'm trying to look it up right now.
I forget. I don't know. Well, while you look it up, at EX Wildwolf says, would you play an SNK game with me? Maybe Metal Slug. I like Metal Slug. Metal Slug's fun. Do you have the system
I'm
list?
trying to find it. I see the list of the games, but I don't see a list of the consoles that they're being played on.
Someone said in the chat, Xian, Luffy, Nemo, Snake Eyes so far for the Kumite. That's pretty big.
I'm glad to see Snake Eyes like being shuttled around like he's the best, because he is.
Yeah.
Are converters allowed? These are questions.
Hopefully not.
Is rapid fire turbo allowed? And it just expands hella, and it just says no.
I always have to play people with converters. It's so annoying, and I don't know which one lags the thing, so I don't know which one to call out. So I actually have probably played with the bad one that actually lags, but I play in lag, so I don't notice it. So I'm actually pretty sure I have played one of them that has caused lag.
God, you would think this would be like the first thing that would pop up for players, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Tournament format, tournament rules. Where is the system?
I don't know.
I don't know. I hate it. Stop fucking it up, Evo. Damn it. I don't know. As long as MKX isn't on Xbox One, I think everyone would be happy. That's the only blow up I can see. They obviously have to have PS3s because of Persona and Guilty Gear. So, hopefully Guilty Gear's on PS4. That would be a blow up.
God dang it. Where is this? I can't find it. You'd think it would be on SirYukin.com. But it's not. Maybe it is and I can't find it.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Fuck that question. Fuck it.
Damn.
Fucking hate it.
Damn.
Is that right, Amy? She doesn't want to get there.
Next question. Wow, it's from her favorite person ever.
What is it?
When are you going to put your hat up for sale?
Never. I found a spot that sells the same exact hat, but it's polyester instead of wool.
You should get it embroidered with your name.
I don't like polyester, dude. This is wool. But I know what it is. And they have fedoras too, and they have Indiana Jones hats. So I'm set. I was gonna buy a fedora. It turned out apparently it's not a big hit. I watched Mad Men though. People like Mad Men fedoras.
Yeah, but they like Mad Men. Like,
I'm a man, Harrison. All right, I want to hear it.
EX Wildwolf also asked us, would you play an SNK game with me?
I already answered that.
Damn.
You can say it.
Sorry, EX Wildwolf. Doesn't look like you're going to have a
I said
KOF
yeah,
buddy
I'll play
anytime
Metal
soon.
Slug.
Oh yeah, I played Metal Slug.
Metal Slug's cool. I like SNK games.
I don't think that he's looking for, but I think it's maybe talking about a fighting game, but that works.
Metal Slug's like the fighting games of shooters.
Your favorite person to ask me a question. Do you collect any amiibos? What the hell's that?
It's those things. I saw them in Target actually. I went to Target yesterday
What's
and
an
I saw them for the
amiibo?
first time. They're basically little figures. Like let's say, let's get my Slark.
Okay.
So it's like a figure like this. Say
Okay.
this is a Dota amiibo. So this is Slark, and you basically get a little figure.
You already lost me, but all
They're
right.
$12. You get a figure for $12. Okay.
All right.
You put it on your Wii gamepad,
Oh, one of those things?
and it gives you something. Like for Smash, it gives you like a character you level up. This is based off of Skylanders, which I also saw for the first time, like in person, at Target, where they have like these characters, and you get the characters in the game, and you can use them for like battles or building shit or whatever. But the Skylanders thing, they have a fuck ton of them. Like, and that's what amiibos are basically trying to do.
Damn, Martha's $40? That is crazy.
I heard some of them were the Rosalina was really really popular.
I don't know. I'm not a huge statue collector guy. All of the statues I have, well, actually that's not true. I have like a million bobbleheads, but
They're basically statues.
they're basically statues. But like figurines and stuff,
I used to not.
I'm
be
just
an
not. I'm not
affected.
really a huge dude that collects that kind of stuff. The only ones that I have, the Street Fighter ones that I have, I got by winning a tournament.
I have 2 WoW ones. They're right here. I don't want to show them off. I feel bad.
All right, well, that's the end of the questions. Is there a story? Damn it, I had a story and I forgot it.
There is. So I was at Target, and I keep talking about Target. It's like that's the new closest thing. And I was looking for a heater because my room gets really cold when it was like negative 30 degrees, aka 40 degrees. So I was trying to find a heater. So I walk up to people I think work there at Target. They're wearing work clothes. I'm like, hey, do you know where the heaters are? And they're like, we don't work here. And I was like, oh. I was like, okay, bye.
That one really sucked. That's pretty bad. I think you plateaued last week with that Honzo story. Or was it 2 weeks ago? I think it was on the Kinder Party.
I forget.
It was pretty good. That one was pretty awful though.
Do you have a Harrison story?
I did, but I forgot it.
You can't just shit on me. like, yeah.
Let's see. Try to think of one. All right, I got one, kinda. I guess it's a bad story, but all these stories are supposed to be bad. I guess, right? So I was driving to work, and there's like tons of traffic, and it was like stop and go traffic. So I knew there's an accident, and so I finally pull up. You know, there's a bunch of like cop cars and stuff, but I look to my right where the accident is, and it's a giant. You know the thing that they tow behind trucks, like those big long beds that they just pile a bunch of stuff on.
Yeah.
It was just like it looked like somebody blew it up with a rocket launcher, or just like dropped off a bunch of scraps from a scrapyard in the middle of the freeway, and then there's a bunch of like propane tanks everywhere. So I think it exploded from like propane tanks. And then I just kind of drove by and went to work. That was pretty much it.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I saw a crash one time. It happened in front of me. I almost went into him. It was very scary. I almost died.
You know, I think I almost hit somebody with you in the car. Some guy remember that guy just stopped in the middle of the freeway?
Yeah, it always happens when I'm in the car. Yeah, I remember.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Just stopped in the middle of the freeway.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, if you guys enjoy the show, make sure you guys hit the follow button on Twitch. If you guys want to follow me, you can follow me at HarrisonSBA. If you want to follow my co-host Honzo Gonzo, you can follow him at Honzo Gonzo. If you don't want to follow either of us and you think we both suck, make sure you guys check us out. Twitter.com/IPLAYWINNER, Facebook.com/IPLAYWINNER, and YouTube.com/IPLAYWINNER, where you guys can check out this show. A link to, I don't know, it's going to have the description and the MP3 and links to things like the FGC database that's still there and still active. Hopefully people still use it, because it's a pretty cool thing. Has a bunch of like FGC like scenes in there. So if you're looking for somebody to play with, Twitter, tinyurl.com/FGC database. And of course you can go to iPlayWinner.com, go to the podcast section to check out every single show in YouTube or MP3 format. Thanks you guys for checking out the show this week. Sub to the Twitch channel. Yeah, that's it, I guess. Till next week. I don't know, that's where you say something right, but I don't have anything to say. So, peace, guys.
See you later.
You ruined it!